So some students have written the questions. Okay, write down the questions. We are going to participate. Okay. Ginny, your name is Linio. Okay. So whenever you come with this name, because I get confused. So that is it. So next one is Harpreet Kaur. Yes. Okay. Right. Write down questions, whatever you want to write. You can write down. So 8 candidates, you can invite 8 candidates. So 8 candidates, I will invite many people now. You can invite, we'll learn from everyone. Okay. Write as many questions as you can. Write as many questions as you can. And afterwards, write answers also for your questions. Write your own answers in your notebook and afterwards in the chat box. Whatever questions you write, you can write the answers also. Until we start, we have a little more time. We are going to find. And I'm going to lock the room after some time so that nobody can enter. After that, nobody can enter. So Malika P, do you have a role model in your profession? Harpreet Kaur, number of questions. Very good. Yeah, Malika. Introduce yourself. Why you became a nurse? Okay, why you became, where you want, why did you become a nurse? Why did you become a nurse? Okay, we'll see all these questions, no problem. Write down. Write down as many questions as possible. We are going to discuss all these things. So write down all the questions. Those who are watching in the YouTube, you can write your questions there. No problem at all. Active participation. Those who are in the YouTube, they can write your answers there, questions there in the YouTube itself, but it is going on live. So you can join. You can join from the Telegram channel. You can join the Telegram channel. Yes. Very good. So 10 participants so far. It is going to be one-on-one participation. So be dynamic today. Speaking warm-up sessions at the English Language Doctor. Grand Master class at Practice with Peter. So here we are. So the speaking session commences. So speaking slots on demand. We take very few candidates and we give them the speaking slots. And there we are. We will be training them. There are two different types of speaking. We have two different types of speaking sessions. Now the first one is okay, the first one, phase one. We have phase one, speaking phase one. Now this focuses on something different. Speaking phase one. What do we focus on speaking phase one? Speaking phase one focuses on fluency. Fluency enhancement techniques. Fluency enhancement techniques. Now, what is this fluency enhancement? What are these fluency enhancement techniques? Fine. This is practice with interlocutors at practice with interlocutors. We have appointed some interlocutors and they will be organizing your speaking sessions. So fluency enhancement techniques. You are going to speak with the interlocutors and they will be working as your speaking partners paid by classical corrections group. No need to go and ask, I need a speaking partner, I need a speaking partner. We have appointed some speaking, people, some interlocutors for organizing your speaking practice sessions. They will act as your interlocutor and they will conduct the speaking sessions and they will record in the Telegram groups. In the Telegram groups, that is speaking for fluency. That is phase 1. Then phase 2. Phase 2. Accuracy enhancement techniques. So this is practice with the trainer or practice with the, or you can say practice with grandmaster. Okay. So now here, you're going to get accuracy enhancement. You're going to learn how to improve your quality, how to improve your style. Okay. So now first thing, we have two different things. One is warm up and then the role plays. We are now dealing with the warm up session. We are now going to deal with the warm up session. Okay, fine. So speaking slots on demand. We have our warm-up sessions. Peter Simon, the Grandmaster, trained from Cambridge University, certified by Cambridge University. Double masters, masters in English literature and masters in education. And prior to that, bachelors in English literature and bachelors in education. University 8th rank and a certificate of English language teaching to adults. Cambridge University. Cambridge University. So the interlocutors have been posting. I'm going to show you those. See, this is one group. Today's speaking sessions started here. So you can see each candidate two speaking sessions. Very good. May 17. Amadi Chuku, Binu Wesley, Diana, Purni, Linio Bohloko, Carolyn Maria, Kausar Jabin, Purni, second one, Chinchu, and Maichor, Sibia, Lakshmi, Harpreet, Neetu, Seema, Jasna John, Smita Jomon, and Shinsi. So these many students have done their speaking session in this particular group. So if you want to prepare for this particular speaking, so 2 cards in each group. We have our WhatsApp group. So this is, okay, our WhatsApp group, one practice with Ashwini. So in this group, Okay, this belongs to Grandmaster class. There are 42 participants. So the speaking session commences in the morning, 9 o'clock. And you can see today, here it is. So Binu Wesley, Diana Shiba, see, these are the students who participate. They raise their hands, okay, and they'll be called, and the speaking will be recorded and will be posted. A number of things, okay, follow. So one by one till 5:58 p.m. Okay, so 6 o'clock. So you can participate in the speaking sessions, those who are regular. And in the same way, there are many other groups, speaking groups. You can practice there. You can listen to others' audios and you can learn from others. And now, yep. So you will have this role play sessions and fluency, accuracy check with Peter Simon. He'll be giving you feedback one-on-one, individual, purely individual sessions. And next we have warm-up session. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? So those who are ready can say just the one word, ready. Those who are ready, there are 11 students. Okay, just say ready if you are ready. Yes. Fine. Yes, respond. So those who are ready can respond. We are going to start the session now. And don't leave because we are going to close the chamber. Okay, Malika says ready, Linio says ready. What about the others? What about the others? Okay, only two candidates now. Linio and Malika. Right. So next. So you are the candidate. For example, I am the candidate here, Peter Simon. And then you can see here. OET nursing, complete mock test. First one is speaking warm-up session. Right. OET aspirants. This is a speaking warm-up session. We conduct complete mock tests. Now, daily dosage. Profession-specific speaking materials. Okay. So profession-specific speaking materials. So warm-up is common for everyone. Yes, this is the first question. The first question is, can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? Can you please? Only two candidates are ready. They have openly declared, I am ready. Linio and Malika, and others are not ready now still. Very good. So these people, two people will be given priority. So first number one is Linio and second one is Malika. Be ready because I'll be asking only you people. Others cannot open the mic and they cannot participate. Okay. So can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? Preeta says ready. Okay, 3 candidates are there now. Fine. Now here, we have our answers. Right. My name is Peter Simon. Fine. So here is the question. Okay. I have taken that and I'm going to give you the first answer here. So that's it. Okay. So the first question, can you please tell me, okay, something about yourself? So personal information. Personal information. That is the first question. Personal information. Okay. So I'm giving you some sentences. So number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So we have these sentences here. So I want you to prepare your own sentences similar. So why don't we enlarge it a little bit? Okay. Just trying to make it a little bigger for you. Right. That's a little better. Fine. So here is, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me immense pleasure. So do you know that there are 10 sentences in this answer? Joined by, these 2 sentences are joined by because. And these 2 sentences are joined by and. And these 2 sentences are joined by and. And these 2 sentences are joined by but. And these 2 sentences are joined by because. So now you can understand that there are 5 sentences and 5 sentences are joined by 5, conjunctions. 5 conjunctions. 2 times and, 2 times because, and 1 time but. So you write your own 10 sentences and join like this. I want you to prepare your own answers. Prepare your own answers and be ready. And those who are not actively participating, no need to write anything. Those who are actively participating, there you are. First, prepare well. And this is the sentence. This is the answer for this question. 10 sentences. 10 sentences there. You can see it very clearly. 10 sentences. Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir. Number one, this gives me immense pleasure too. By the way, there should be a comma. My name is Peter Simon. Number three, I am 50 years old. Sentence number four, I am an Indian. 5, I come from a place called Hyderabad in South India. 6 and 7, my mother tongue is Telugu. 8, I can also speak Hindi, English, and Marathi. 9, I love my country very much. Number 10, I am a patriot by nature. So now I have given you 10 sentences. I've given you 10 sentences. And what I will do is I'll be asking you some questions. That time you will be answering those questions because I'm preparing for tomorrow's special. Today is the rehearsals and tomorrow is the finals. Today is the rehearsals and tomorrow is the finals. Now here we have yes. I'll be showing you how you have to practice. You have to be very strong enough. This is our channel. And if you do not know, just take this one and subscribe and be there watching. I'm going to show you. Just you have to click here, search in the channel. What you have to search? Warm up. Just type warm up. So you'll get number of sessions here. Okay, 001. Okay, like that. So here warm up, just put 001. You get that 001 there. Here. Okay. So you can listen to that. A number of candidates. Muhammad Ibrahim, Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim. Okay, I'll give you some examples. So this is one session.
Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you. I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly suggestions catch when
user.
In 3 to 4 sentences, profession-specific speaking tasks. Sumaira, can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences?
Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because it gives me immense pleasure. I am Sumaira, 44 years old. I am a nurse. I am Pakistani and I come from a city called Lahore, which is also known as Heart of Pakistan. My mother
Right.
tongue is Punjabi.
Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Yes, sir. I would love to talk about this subject. I was inspired by my mother and my paternal grandmother. Both of them are nurses. I could see how their patients were used to respect them even when they are not in the hospital. Being a nurse, it gives me great satisfaction when I help to the patients, and I feel trustworthy when patients discuss their personal things to me.
What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
Well, for the past 12 years, I am living here in Saudi Arabia. Now I want to experience more, and I want to move in an English-speaking country. So OET is the basic fundamental requirement to go to our English-speaking country. That's why I choose OET.
Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work?
Well, UK is my dream place to work as a nurse because UK has the world-class healthcare system and healthcare facilities. While working in UK, I would have great opportunity to explore myself in my profession and with new technology. And moreover, to bring my family with me there and live together so I can provide them a better future.
Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary nurses, I mean the present generation nurses.
There are numerous qualities of the nurses, but I would like to share few as an advice for the new nurses. The topmost is their critical thinking, being patient in any circumstances, being advocating for their patients, being polite and a good listener. And another thing what I would suggest for the new nurses, the understanding of updating their knowledge day to day life. That's my advice for the new nurses.
What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse?
Sir, the daily routine, actually, I would share my own routine. Usually, I go 7 o'clock at the work and I check my narcotics, inventories, and different machines for their quality daily checks. Since I work in a cardiac cath lab, then I call to the cardiac wards to take the updates for the new upcoming patients for the day. Later, when doctor comes, I discuss the patients with the doctor and set the priority list for the patients that how they are going to come for the procedure. During the procedures, sometime I am assigned as a scrubbing nurse and subsequently as a primary nurse. Post-operatively, I will take care of the patients, and then when they are stable, I will endorse back them to the ward nurses. I finish my work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I need to check again the narcotics to make sure that everything went well during the day. Then we make sure that restocking is done since we work 7 to 4, and after that it is a emergency based department. So we check the restocking of the items. Then I
Right.
hand over the
Now, one last question. As far your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
actually, sir, before I started my nursing enrollment in the college, my mother is my role model. She is so compassionate and soft-hearted towards the community and even to the neighbors. She is a nurse. But in nursing, my role model is my paternal grandmother. She is the one who guided me and trained me in means of being a professional skilled woman. She is a compassionate and she is having excellent communication skills with wide knowledge about medical. She is retired now, but still today she is serving as a nursing director in a private hospital, and still she is teaching the midwives how to take care of mother undergoing to the child labor. She is a famous lady. Her name is Clara Pasha, and
Right, that's very nice talking to you. It was a good warm-up session. Now you'll be preparing for the role play. So thank you very much, Sumaira.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. You too.
So we have sessions in this manner, and we can see here. Just go there and you can say warm up. Okay. So you have number of warm up sessions here. You can listen to many people speaking. Okay. So see here, Manpreet Kaur, Anila Sarath, right? Mandeep Kaur, Muhammad Ibrahim Sharif, doctors. Okay. Kirtesh Marana, doctor. Okay, let us take one doctors, how they are speaking. I'm going to train you now.
So from the very start, we have been on Shopify. We've built the website all by ourselves. Hi, that's Gayatri, and
Masterclass, and I am Peter Simon with you. Today on this platform, hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Masterclass, and I am Peter Simon with you. Today on this platform of classical corrections, we have Muhammad Ibrahim Sharif from Kunur, Tamil Nadu, India. He is a doctor by profession and is preparing for his OET, medicine specific occupational English test. This is the speaking test, and we are doing with the warm-up session. Hello, Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim Sharif.
Hello, sir.
Are you ready for the test?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Okay. This is the daily dosage, profession-specific speaking materials, and the medicine profession-specific speaking tasks. Dr. Sharif, can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences?
Sure, sir. I take this opportunity with immense pleasure in introducing myself to you. My name is Muhammad Ibrahim Sharif. I'm from Kunur town It's in a beautiful hill station called Nilgiris. It's located in the southern part of India. I'm a doctor by profession, and I speak Urdu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, and English, of course.
Why did you choose medicine as your profession?
Well, there were various reasons, but one of the main reasons is as a kid, I used to go to the hospital quite a lot of times. Nothing serious, but due to trivial issues like common cold or just the flu during the seasons. So when I went there, what I observed was that the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, they used to work with so much dedication, love, and care for the patients, which really made me think of it as something I might do in the future. So this was one of the main reasons.
What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
Well, it is my dream to work and practice in the United Kingdom as a doctor. And the first steps in order to go to the UK is to do the occupational English test. And next up comes the medicine-based exams, and then later the registration and so on. So this is the first step, and hopefully everything goes well.
Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work?
Well, as I've mentioned in my earlier answer, that ever since I was a kid, I was really fascinated with the United Kingdom. I'm a huge football fan, and most of the brilliant and the amazing teams they play in the United Kingdom. So as a kid, I've always wanted to catch them live one day. And also in terms of profession, working there as a doctor, I've heard from my friends, my family, my seniors that there's a lot of prospect and there's a lot of scope as a doctor in the United Kingdom.
Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary.
Well, I've worked with quite a few doctors. Yeah, well, I've worked with quite a few doctors in the past years, and what I've noticed in all is that each of them possess a quality which makes sure there is 100% care provided to the patient. So no matter how stressed they are in their lives, no matter how many problems they are facing in their lives, they always make sure not to reflect it in the workplace and to provide the utmost care and love they can to the patient and give the best treatment possible.
What is the regular routine of an ideal doctor?
Well, being a doctor myself, I would like to talk about my routine. So it involves getting up early in the morning at around 5 or 6, completing my morning prayer, going for a small jog. Sometimes if it's raining outside, I just prefer doing exercises inside my house. And then I go to the hospital quite early before the senior doctors arrive, make sure all the notes are completed, all the investigations are completed. And then after the senior doctors arrive, the rounds take place, which usually last for around 2 to 6 hours, depending on the senior doctor, whoever comes for the rounds. Then after the rounds are done, we just follow up with the work and the duties provided by the senior doctor. And after everything is done, we call it a day.
As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Well, up until 12th standard, some people call it PUC, I never really had any role model as such. I just had some vague role models, like few of them I see in the hospital here and there, but I never really had a specific role model. The first role model, when I saw the person, I realized was in my second year of MBBS, when I came across this person. His name was Dr. Mukhtar Ahmed. He is a professor in general medicine. What inspired me most about him, what I liked most about him was the way he used to communicate with the patients and his vast knowledge he has in the topic. So he's an amazing person, even inside the hospital and even outside the hospital. And he's an absolute gem of a person, I'd say. And one day I'd aspire to be at least half of what he has achieved in his lifetime.
Right, that's very nice talking to you, Dr. Sharif.
Likewise, sir.
And thank you very much for the wonderful session.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
So this is Dr. Muhammad Sharif, and he cleared OET in the very first attempt.
Helen Hadsell was able to win any competition she took part in.
He cleared OET in the very first attempt. Yes, these are the 10 sentences. Now I am giving you these sentences. You prepare your own sentences and write in the chat box. So first question, personal information. Number 1 is personal information. Okay. Submit your answers here in the chat box. Fine. So prepare your answer in your notebook, then type it and submit here. So maximum 5 sentences, 5 sentences. Yes. So that is question number 1. So this is the question number 1. Yeah, here it is. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? This is question number 1. Okay. And this is the answer for this question. And one example, one particular example. Okay. So now you have to prepare this question and you have to answer. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? Please submit your responses for this one. Yeah, this is one sample answer. So get ready, and I'm going to call you one by one who has responded. I'm ready. Yes. So in the same order, who has told there? First one is, who is the first one? Mallika. No, Lineo. Lineo, number 1. It is your turn, Lineo. Prepare first. This is number 1, Lineo Bohloko. Number 2, Mallika. Yes, number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Yes. So prepare your answer for this and be ready. One by one, I'll be asking you, calling you. one by one. Yes. Now the first one is linear. So let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Peter Simon, and I'm 50 years old. I am an Indian, and I come from a place called Hyderabad in South India. My mother tongue is Telugu, but I can also speak Hindi, English, and Marathi. I love my country very much because I am a patriot by nature. Once again, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Peter Simon, and I'm 50 years old. I am an Indian, and I come from a place called Hyderabad in South India. My mother tongue is Telugu, but I can also speak Hindi, English, and Marathi. I love my country very much because I'm a patriot by nature. So this is the way how you can prepare 10 sentences for yourself. So that's it. So I think you have the answers now. So those who are ready, one by one, we are going to speak. Yes, this is the first question. Yeah, there you are. Number one, Lineo. Are you ready, Lineo? Lineo, are you ready? Okay, Malika, anybody who is ready, raise your hands. Anybody who is ready with this question can raise your hands. First type your answer, then prepare, and then you can start. First submit your answer. Yeah, who submitted the answer here? Yes. Juliet has submitted. Yes, Juliet, you are ready. Okay. You can unmute. You can unmute, Juliet. Yes. Now you can speak. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me ask you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Juliet, here comes your question. So we are starting with Juliet now. So today, no videos. Tomorrow, there will be personal sessions, then the videos. Right. Now, yes, Juliet, you can start. Can you please tell me something about yourself, Juliet, in 3 to 4 sentences?
My name is Esongune Adaku Juliet. I'm a Nigerian. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. I speak Igbo and English as well. My mother tongue is English. Then I'm a nurse by profession. I'm a patriot of my country. Thank you.
Right. Next, Linio. Next is Linio. Yes, Linio Bohloko. Yes, you can start. Yes, Linio, you can start.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. My name is Dineo Bosluko. I am a Sotho woman, age 33. My mother's tongue is Sesotho, but I speak Sesotho and English. I come from the remote areas of Lesotho. Thank you.
Right. So you have to speak another 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, next one. Binu. Hello, Binu.
I have 2 or 3.
Okay, I'm giving you a chance for everyone to unmute. Yeah, Binu. Hello, Binu. Binu. Hello, Dr. Rinash. Hello, Dr. Rinash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can. Okay, can you please tell me something about yourself, Dr. Rinash, in 3 to 4 sentences?
Sure. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Rinash. I am from southern part of India and my mother tongue is Malayalam. I am a doctor by profession and currently I'm doing my internship.
Yes. So 10 sentences. So joined by some conjunctions made a bigger 5 sentences. Fine. Next one. Who else next? Binu. Urni. Purni. Okay, Purni. Okay, Ranyali. Lithol.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Lithol, you can speak. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
My name is Dituloranyadi, age 35. I am from Lesotho. My mother's language is Sesotho, but I can speak Sesotho and English. I am a nurse in profession. I like to travel a lot. Thank you.
Right. So next, Purni. Purni. You can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Purni.
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences,
Yes, sir.
Purni?
Okay, sir. Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me an immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Purni. I'm 32-year-old. I'm from Bangalore. It's in South India. My mother tongue is Kannada, but I can also speak Tamil and English. I'm nurse by profession. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Now we are moving to the next question. Okay. So here is the second question. Right. Now here is the second question. So why did you choose nursing as your profession? Why did you choose nursing as your profession? So many people will write in many different ways. So you can write and you can prepare. So one by one, okay, I'll be asking you one by one. So you can raise your hand, whoever is ready. So you can prepare if you want, okay? So one question, I gave you a model. In the meantime, you prepare and be ready. First, I'll talk with those people who are very confident, I feel. So first one, let me start with Renash Mohammed, doctor. Yes, Dr. Renash Mohammed. So
Yes, sir.
why did you choose medicine as your profession?
I chose medicine as my profession because it gives a lot of satisfaction, and it has been my ambition since I was a child.
That is not enough, doctor. You have to speak a little more.
Sure.
Medicine is my lifetime ambition. Right from my childhood, I was fascinated by the work done by the doctors, the specialists, the angels in white uniform. They are appreciated all over the world for their dedication. They believe that the doctors can save lives.
Okay.
And when I was a child, I noticed the doctors who were working in the nearby hospital. They were treated with great respect. And that day itself, in those days, I decided that my lifetime ambition is to become a doctor. And therefore, I worked hard. And today, I'm a doctor. I'm proud to be a doctor. So like this, you have to speak at least 5 sentences, complex and compound sentences, with a conjunction in between. 2 sentences joined by a conjunction. My lifetime ambition is to become a doctor because in my childhood, I have noticed a number of doctors working in the government hospital, which was close to my residence. They used to wear white uniforms and had stethoscopes on their shoulders. They had some pride in their faces and some sort of satisfaction in their work. They impressed me a lot because people respected and revered them. For me, they were like angels serving the poor people. And that day, one fine day, I decided to become a doctor, and today I'm proud that I'm one of that community who can serve the society. So this is the way how you have to speak. Yes, come on, once again, all of you. Once again, all of you. Just giving 2 sentences is not sufficient. Strive, work hard, bring something. You'll get confidence in your role play when you start with command. This is the first one, rehearsal. You'll not have any marks here, but you'll gain confidence. You'll be victorious. Yes. Now, yes. Yes. We have the speaking sessions. Yeah. we have one place for doctors, only one place for doctors. This is the admission notification. Only one doctor. We have place for only one doctor, and we have 3 places for nurses, only 3 places. If anyone is interested and those who are serious only, please contact me, because half-hearted interest will not give you any sort of benefit. Okay. So, yes, that's how we are going to do. So, if anybody is interested, you can contact me on the WhatsApp number given here. This is the link. Okay. And who are in serious practice, because we are hard workers and we have to work hard. Otherwise, there is no means of joining with classical corrections. We don't want. We want only those students who are really serious enough. All right. So this is the question. Now, once again, we are going for the second question. Yes. Now, the first one. Prepare and then raise your hands. Prepare and raise your hands. Second question. Yes. One sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, there is no meaning. Okay. So who is ready? Can raise your hands. Prepare and raise your hands. Why did you choose nursing as your profession? You know, nursing is a very noble profession. And I got this interest to work as a nurse right from my school days. My aunt is a nurse, and I used to feel very proud of her because she's very patient. She loves the people who come to her, believing her that she's going to help them. She patiently nurses them, cares them, treats them, sometimes bandages their wounds, provides them medication, comforts, consoles, pacifies, and even wipes their tears with great love and affection. That is the dedication she had to her towards her profession. She is very special for me. And whenever she used to go for her work, she used to take me along. That is the reason why I was very attached to her and her hospital. I used to look at the patients folding hands and with great respect thanking her from the bottom of their hearts. So those days, after seeing her, I decided to become a nurse. And today I feel my purpose is served. I am a nurse and I am proud to be a nurse because I can serve the people who are really in need of service. So this is the way how you have to speak. Speak. You have 5 minutes for warm-up session. Now, whoever is ready, yes, you can write your answers. Okay? And whoever is ready, you can raise your hands. So now let me start once again. Yes, all of you have a chance to unmute. I'll just call you by your name. So then you can unmute and you can speak. So let me start with the medicine first. Doctor. Yes, Dr. Rinash, you can start now. Why did you choose medicine as your profession?
I chose medicine as my profession because I have been ambitious about it since my childhood.
Dr. Rinash, that fire is not there in your words. That magnetism, that charisma is not there in your words. You are answering the question. You are not living yourself.
Okay.
You have to live. The power should be there in your words. Your goal is not just answering. You are to mesmerize the other person who is listening to you. You should have your special style. You're doing very well, but this is the beginning. Do it. I trust you. That's why I gave you the chance. Come on, start again all over.
Okay. I chose medicine as my profession because when you become a doctor, you're a continuous source of happiness to many people. And when you become a continuous source of happiness to people, you are the happiest person at the moment. In the profession, you take away the pain and sufferings of others by giving them medical treatment and healthcare.
That's very good. That's really awesome. You have come. Opening out is very important, not just answering the question. Feel from your heart and do your best. Nothing less and nothing more. Speak to your heart content. 7, 5 compound or complex sentences. 5 mega sentences. In each mega sentence, there should be 1 minor sentence. So 2 minor sentences, at least. So that's it. And now who is the next one? Who is the next one? Raise your hands. Otherwise, I'll call you from those who have written the answers. Yes, there is, Linio Bohloco. You can unmute. Why did you choose nursing as your profession, Linio? Come on, shoot your answer. Come on.
Because nursing is a calling to me.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, think you have some problem with your mic. I will give you your turn once again after some time. Next. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, speak. Okay. Next. Jivanti. Jivanti. Can you unmute? Okay.
Hello, sir. I've just
Yes,
joined.
Jivan.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Sir, I have just joined. I am still preparing. Please give me
Okay, you can
2
prepare.
3
You
minutes.
can prepare. No problem. Okay, you can prepare. Next, Juliet. Hello, Julie. It's your time now. Why did you choose nursing as your profession? Yes, you can start.
Okay, so because nursing is a nursing wearing proportion to have access to a good. So
I said nothing. Hello? Hello?
Yes, carry on.
Okay. Nursing is a noble profession. When I was a child, we weren't opportuned or we didn't have access to a good and a quality healthcare in my community. But during that time, we had a nurse who came into our community via missionary journey. So she was quite patient, nice, and very accommodating to the people in my community.
Okay, that's very good. Next. Yeah, you have some problem with the mic again.
was very admired her
again.
in love illness when I grew up. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Fine, fine. That's good. Next, Purni. Purni. Yes, Purni.
I school. I worked so hard.
Purni. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can
Hello.
speak. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Yes, sir. Nursing is a service-oriented and noble profession, sir. So in my childhood, it's my dream job as a nursing. It has then later on I joined as in nursing. Then I love as a nursing because it has all over the world like a job opportunity, and it is especially as a nurse I can care for others. I got
Okay.
so, sorry, sir. I got some.
No problem, no problem. You have to prepare. You have
Okay,
to
sir.
prepare. No worries.
Yeah,
No
I will
worries.
prepare, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
Binu. Binu, you can try.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
you can try.
can I start from first one?
Yeah, you want first question. Okay. Can you please tell me something about yourself, Binu, in 3 to 4 sentences?
Yes, of course. Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me an immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Binu Thomas. I am 35 years old. I am a nurse by profession. I am an Indian. I come from a southern part of place called Kerala. It is very beautiful place and this place is known for its scenic beauty. My mother tongue is Malayalam, but I can speak English, Hindi, and Arabic as well. I love my country because I patriotic in nature.
Very good. Okay, next question for you. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Yes, sir. Well, nursing is a noble profession. From my childhood itself, I was very attracted by this profession. I was motivated by my paternal aunt. She was a nurse. She was very dedicated and kind-hearted to her patients and even her people who knows her. Her patients and neighbors used to respect her and give her a place in their heart. So from that day itself, I decided that I will become a nurse. Now, with pleasure, I can tell you that I am a successful nurse.
Very good, very good. So next, who next? Come on, somebody say, you can raise your hand or you can say, can I try, or sir, I, or my turn, something you type there, then I'll call you. And others prepare. Others prepare. We are going to do a lot of questions today. We are going to take role plays also. Many things we are going to do. Yes. Yeah, you can mention here. Anybody is interested here, just mention. Okay. Mention name. If you are ready, you can type your name here. So type your name. If you are those who are interested, type your name there. Then I'll call you. Yes, come on. Okay, if nobody is calling, then I will have to call anybody. So, okay, you can improve. Those who have already spoken also, if they want to improve, they can raise their hands. No problem at all. To gain confidence. Okay. Right. Come on, next. So, who else is there? Yeah. So, yeah, Jaspreet. Can you introduce yourself? Why did you choose? Okay, first one. Other people also, yeah. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Jaspreet? Yes, you can speak. Okay, you have some problem with your mic, I think. Okay.
Can I speak?
Yes, Juliet, yes.
Okay. I love nursing because nursing is a noble profession. When I was a child, we weren't opportuned to have good access to, we weren't opportuned to good and quality healthcare in my community. So we had a nurse who came to our community through missionary. So she was so patient, nice, and very accommodating to the people in my community. Her dedication to work was top-notch, and I admired her enough. Then I decided I'll be a nurse. I worked so hard during my school days to be a nurse, and today I'm proud to be a nurse. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else next? Anybody else? Okay, Kismat, Silver. Yes, Juliet, you raised your hand again. Okay. Fine. Okay. So you can put your hand down, Juliet, if you have finished. Next, anybody else? Okay, now second question is here. Why did you choose nursing as your profession or medicine as your profession? Now we are moving to the third question. We are moving to the third question. What is your fundamental reason for taking the OET or your exam, IELTS or OET or whatever it is? So what is the fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test? Yes. So now there are a number of English language tests such as IELTS, PTE, GRE, GMAT, SAT, TOEFL, CELPIP, and occupational English test. So all of these exams test the candidate's ability. But because I belong to the medical field, I prefer to take occupational English test. The reason is mainly in occupational English test, the subject matter related to medicine is taken. So all the material is related to the medical field. So I will be very comfortable. That is the reason why I chose occupational English test. And this test is mandatory to migrate to the United Kingdom or any English speaking country. So like that you have to speak. Yes. Okay. Let us start with again. So nobody is speaking. Nobody is raising your hand. So those who answer me, them only I'll call now. Yes, Dr. Rinash, you can start. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
My fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test is because it is focused on a medical practice, and therefore all the materials for study will be more comfortable for me. It also gives a right level of English proficiency to deliver safe and high quality care.
Yeah, next. Next. Who else? Come on, come on. If you cannot practice now, you cannot practice again. Okay. So those people who are practicing today will get regular sessions with me. Every day I'll give you one session. Okay. If you don't practice now, how can I give tomorrow session? Tomorrow session practice, day after tomorrow individual speaking session. Yes. So Dr. Rinash, get ready. I'm going to take your speaking session because not many people are participating actively. So first let me take your warm-up session. Okay. Now we are going to go live now. So we are going to go live. Yes, this is Simon, sir. And Rinash, you can unmute your mic. So Rinash. Yes. Sorry. So here it is. Rinash, you can open your video. Are you comfortable? You can open your video. If you're comfortable, because we are starting the full session now. You already practiced regular sessions with me. Yes. Can you introduce yourself, Dr. Rinash, to our friends now?
My name is Mohammed Renash. and I come from southern part of India called Kerala. I can speak Malayalam. Malayalam is my mother tongue. I can speak Hindi and English.
Yes. Right. Okay. Fine. Right. Now we are going to start the session with Dr. Rinash. Okay. So we are going to have the speaking session today as a warm-up session now. Warm-up session. Okay. We are going to have a warm-up session of Dr. Rinash. Medicine specific speaking session, warm-up, daily dosage. Yes. Dr. Rinash, could you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences?
Yes. My name is, as I told, my name is Mohammed Rinash. I come from southern part of India called Kerala. I can speak, my mother tongue is Malayalam, and I can speak Hindi and English. Currently, I'm doing my internship in Delhi, and I am preparing for the OET examination.
Yes, that's wonderful. And why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Well, I chose doctor as my profession because it has been my ambition since I was a child. And I have found out that it takes away the pain and suffering of others by giving them the medical treatment. And but in turn, by giving them the treatment, they get happiness, and in turn, you also become the happiest person.
Right. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
Well, my reason for taking the occupational English test is to go to the UK for my further studies and to work in the UK.
Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work?
As I have mentioned, UK is my most favorite destination to work and in turn to settle to.
Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary doctors.
Special qualities of the contemporary doctors. I'm not sure what to say there.
Present generation doctors. What are the special qualities of the present generation doctors?
Special qualities of present generation doctors can be said as hardworking, and they have more materials to learn from, and they provide better care.
Yes. What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse?
Well, I can talk about my regular routine. I usually wake up at 5 o'clock. I do my morning prayer. Then I go to the hospital. I inquire to the patients about their well-being. And then I look for any case notes that have to be completed. And then I wait for the rounds to begin with. And after the rounds, if there is any discharge or any other needs for the patient, we provide that. And after that, in the evening, we come back home, and that's it. That's most of it.
Right. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Well, as of a role model, I would say my uncle. He has been a doctor for the past 40 years, and he has inspired me in many ways, in the way he treats the patients and the way he looks at the profession.
Yes. Right. That's very nice talking to you. It was a good warm-up session. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
So you can disconnect your video. Right. Now, so the others, you also have to participate like this once you finish, because tomorrow we'll have individual sessions. Tomorrow we are going to have individual sessions. So third question is here. Anybody ready with the second answer? Why did you choose nursing as your profession? Yes. Anybody ready? Jivanti. Yes, Jivanti.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So shall I ask you the first question first and second question, or shall I ask you only the second question?
What's this?
This is the first one.
Okay.
Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Jivanti?
Yes, of course. My name is Jivanti Sanjeevani. I come from Sri Lanka. My mother tongue is Sinhala. Or I can speak English as well. Basically, I'm a nurse with 14 years of experience in different units such as surgical ward, medical ward, and operation theater. Yes.
Yes. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
To be honest, nursing is a noble position which is service oriented. In addition to that, it is wide global opportunities tempered me to choose the profession as my career.
Right. So, next, anybody else? Anybody else? You can raise your hands. Those who are ready, you can raise your hands. Whatever you want, you can say, I want to become a doctor, I want to become an actor, I want to become a biologist. Okay, whatever you want to say, I want to become a cardiologist, I want to become a staff nurse or senior nurse or nursing tutor. Whatever you want to say, you can speak that also, no problem here. Right. Yeah. Next one. Yes, Rachel. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Rachel. Where from, Rachel?
Okay. Okay, I grew up knowing that.
Is this Sandra, Rachel?
Okay, no.
Okay, Rachel. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria, but I'm in UK now.
Okay, you are from Nigeria, but you are in UK. Okay, there are many Nigerian students with us. Okay,
Right.
so yeah, no problem. There are many students who are in UK also along with us here. So
Okay.
that's okay. Welcome to our platform. For the first time, you are coming to us. Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask you the two questions together. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Rachel?
Okay, my name is Rachel, and I'm a nurse by profession, and I love my profession.
Yes. A little more. Okay.
Okay.
Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
I know I've always have passion for sick people. I've always loved to look after sick people, like taking care of them and making sure they feel better. They are fit again and okay. So I just love the passion in nursing, and growing up, I decided to choose that profession since it's more of my ambition in life. And I know in the profession, I could bring out this compassion, this love for the sick more.
Okay, very good. Very good. Next. Okay, Binu. Second question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Binu, second question. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Well, to be honest, nursing is a noble profession. To be honest, I from my childhood itself, I was attracted by this profession. I was motivated by my paternal aunt. She was a nurse. She worked as a staff nurse in our country. She was a very dedicated and hardworking lady, and she used to serve society. Many people gives place in her heart, and I was influenced by her, and right now I am a nurse.
Okay, right, that's good. Next one. Okay, now we are moving to the next question. Okay, if anybody is ready, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, we are moving to the next question. Fine.
Can I speak, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Juliet. Okay, Juliet. Yes. So you
Yes,
have,
sir.
okay, you have your turn now, right? So
Yes,
this is
sir.
okay. Second question. Yes. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Okay, sir, please, I would like to start afresh.
Yeah, whatever you want to speak, you can speak. No problem.
Thank you, sir. My name is Esomuna Juliet. I'm from Nigeria, from the eastern part of Nigeria precisely. I'm 32 years old. My mother tongue is Igbo. Then I speak Igbo and English. Then I have 5 years of experience in nursing. I've worked in the medical ward. I've also worked in the theater. Then in the future, I would like to be a nursing tutor because I would like to impart knowledge on the younger ones. Thank you, sir.
Right. And then, okay, this also you finished?
Yes, sir, for the introduction, I just introduced myself.
Okay, fine. Very good. Very good. Next, anybody else? Fine. So how you are speaking is more important, the way how you are speaking. So next we are moving to the next question. That is the third question. So this is the second one. Right. And this is the third question. There it is. The third question. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test or English language test? Just any English language test, whatever it is. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test or English language test? Yes. Just breathe, listen very carefully when others are speaking. Practice like how others are speaking. You are new, no problem. See how they are speaking with great command and confidence. There are doctors here, and there are seniors. Okay, so just listen to them. Yeah. So yes, Dr. Rinash, you can start. Silver, you are not participating. Okay, participate, please. Yeah, Dr. Rinash, it is your turn now. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
My fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test is to go to UK and work in the UK.
That is not sufficient, Dr. Rinash. Once again, I'll help you people, all of you. So, right. Now, definitely when a doctor is facing a problem, definitely all the others also will face problems. Okay, let me give you an example now. So the way how you are speaking, it should be impressive. It should be very impressive. For example, you say like this. I am a nurse by profession, and my destination, dream destination, is the United Kingdom. I want to go there and settle and make my future lovely and wonderful. You know, nurses are respected there. So I want to go there and earn my livelihood in a hospital in the United Kingdom. For that purpose, there are some requirements or preliminary requirements. So we have to prove that our English is good enough. Okay, we should qualify a required standard of English. So for proving that, we need to go for any particular English language test. For example, IELTS or occupational English test or some other test. So now, both are okay. But I prefer occupational English test because all the subject, all the materials will be there related to our medical field. Because we are well versed with those articles and knowledge, it will be very easy for me. Comparatively, and rather than IELTS, I prefer OET. I can be very confident. For example, in IELTS, many different areas. For example, it may be galaxies, it may be Earth, it may be something else. Okay, it may be physics or chemistry or any subject material will come there. But related to OET, it is only medical field. And all the information related to medical profession. So that is why I feel that I will be comfortable in attempting the occupational English test rather than IELTS or any other English test. So this is the way how you have to speak. You need not speak this much, but at least, okay, 1 minute for each question or 40 seconds at least you have to speak. Okay, fine. Now, and you have to show the feeling. You have to speak from the depth of your heart. Yes. Now, who wants to speak, you can. And Dr. Inash, if you want to take a second chance, you want to shoot the second bullet, you are ready. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Inash, you can start.
Okay, so I'm a doctor by profession and I want to work in the UK. I was fascinated with the structured medical practice that the country follows, and in order to achieve that, the medical council of the country requires us to have a particular standard of English proficiency. So to show them the evidence that I have that kind of English proficiency, I am taking the OET examination. And since the OET, Occupational English Language Test, is related to my profession, I find it more comfortable in preparing the Occupational English Test rather than any other English exams.
Wow, that is really awesome. Very good, excellent. Can you understand the difference, Dr. Rinash? Can you tell me the difference between the previous attempt and this attempt, Dr. Rinash, in your own words?
Previous attempt, I didn't know what to say. So now when you explained, I knew what I have to proceed.
That's it. When a doctor doesn't know what he has to speak, and when the teacher explained, he understood and he improved. Then why not you people? Nobody knows what to speak, how to speak, when to speak, where to speak, why to speak. You don't know many WHs. So learn. Somebody is telling you, learn. Okay. That is powerful speech. That's very good. Here is an example. Dr. Rinash has given you. Yes, silver. Silver. Yes. Silver. Very good. You can start from the first question again. Silver. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Ready. Silver. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Silver? Yes, Silver, it is your turn. Yes, your voice is not audible. I don't know what's wrong. Yes, Silver. You can start again. Yes, be dynamic. Be dynamic. Yes, those who are active, you raise your hand and I'll give you the mic. Yes, Silver has a problem, so we'll give her. So you can exit and enter again, Silver. I think you have a problem with your mic. Yeah, next one. Next one is, yeah. Anybody else? Jivanti. Yes, you raised your hand for the third question. Jivanti. Yes, Jivanti.
Hello, sir.
Yes, third question. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test? All of you make notes. All of you make notes. Yeah, Jivanti, start.
Actually, my dream country is the UK because there are various advantages of working there as a nurse, including better remuneration and living condition. So, proficiency in English language is mandatory to work in English-speaking countries like UK, America, like that. As OIT deal with real-life scenarios, I feel more confidence to appear for OIT than IELTS. In my opinion, OIT preparation will help the nurses to familiarize with the situation in the foreign countries.
That's very good. That's really very good. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So this is how dare to dance the tide. Dare to dance the tide. Okay, next. Who next? Juliet. Yes, Juliet.
Okay. There are a lot of English language tests like the IELTS, the TOEFL, and the PTE, including the OET. But my fundamental reason I decided to write the OET is because it's more related to my profession. I would like, and it will enable me to work and migrate and even further my studies to English-speaking countries. And these countries require a particular standard in the English language proficiency. So it's necessary I take the occupational English test so I'll be able to migrate to any of these countries. Thank you so much.
Yes, that's awesome. Next, fast. Raise your hands. And once you finish, put down your hands. Yes, Silver, you can start. And once you finish, close your mics, put down your hands.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Silver. You want to start from the first? Here it is. Okay. Yes. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Silver?
Yes. Actually, my name is Silverline. I am a female and I'm 38 years old. I'm from Nigeria. I am a nurse by profession. And in this profession, I've had so many experiences in this profession. And currently, I have been working in most of the units in the hospital. And currently, I am working in labor and delivery units. So I think that has given me enough opportunity to practice as a nurse.
Right. Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Actually, I have chosen nursing as a profession because of one of my sisters. She's a nurse, and whenever I see her going to work dressed in her white clothes, that gives me joy, and it motivated me a lot because of how she dresses with her white shoes and her white dress, the way she takes care of the patients, the way she talks to her patients, and the interactions between between two of them, the patient and my sister, it really gives me motivational spirit to become a nurse. So when I finished my secondary education, I decided to be a nurse because she really given me that spirit. She motivated me actually to become a nurse.
Yes, that's awesome. And what is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
Actually, it has been my dream to work in the United Kingdom. Since OET is one of the criteria to practice in the United Kingdom as a registered nurse, that is why I have chosen to write OET. And you know, OET is a health-related examination. So that is why I have chosen to write OET exam, since it is related to my profession, and it will give me the opportunity, if I pass the OET exam, it will give me the opportunity to practice in the United Kingdom as a registered nurse.
Right, that's very nice. Next one we'll have Binu. Binu. Yes, Binu.
Yes.
Yes, come on. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences?
Yes, sir. Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because this gives me an immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Binu Thomas. I am a nurse by profession. I am an Indian and I come from a place called Kerala, which is known for its natural beauty. My mother tongue is Malayalam, but I can speak English, Hindi, Arabic as well. I love my country because I am patriot in nature.
Why did you choose nursing as your profession?
Nursing is a noble profession and it is service oriented. From my childhood itself, I was attracted by this profession. I was motivated by my paternal aunt who was a nurse. She dedicated her whole life for sick and needy people. The people who knows her love her and gives a special place in their heart. Because of her, I opted nursing as my profession. Now I am enjoying to work as a registered nurse in Middle East.
Very good. Last question. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
To work as a registered nurse in English-speaking countries, the proficiency of language is mandatory. I choose OET because this test is related to my profession. OET deals with real healthcare scenarios, so I believe I can perform well in it.
Right. Very good. Next. Who next? Who next? Raise your hand. Those who finished, put off the mic. Raise your hand. According to your raising hand, I will ask you. Yes. You have to raise your hand. Otherwise, I cannot ask you. Okay. If nobody is raising hand, I'll go to the next question. That's all. Nobody is raising hand, I'll go to the next question. Yes, nobody is raising hand. Moving to the next question. Fine. Okay. Yeah, Jyoti. Yes, Jyoti, you can unmute. Yes, Jyoti. Jyoti, you can unmute. You can unmute.
1 second, sir.
Yes, you can unmute. Right. Yeah, you put your hand down. Okay. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences, Jyoti?
Yes, sir. Thanks for asking, as it gives me immense pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Vignan Jyoti. My mother tongue is Telugu, but I can also speak English and Hindi. I'm a nurse by profession, having most of my experience in medical ICU and other departments too. I come from Hyderabad, the largest city and capital of Telangana, the South Indian state, which is noted for its monuments, which includes masterpiece of Charminar and the Fort of Golconda. It is also known as the City of Pearls of Nizam.
1 second, please. 1 second. And the second question is,
yes,
why did you choose nursing as your profession?
It is a very good question, sir. There are several reasons besides the ocean of opportunities globally, which tempted me to choose this profession as my career. To be honest, nursing is a service-oriented, noble profession and backbone in every aspect of care, wherever needed. And the present trend where I'm in is with lots of advancements in the field of nursing, like electronic recording, which was paperwork previously, evidence-based practices to give excellent nursing care, and advanced technologies like robotic nursing, when compared to the previous generation with lots of difficulties with traditional way of working mechanically.
Right. And then the next question is, what is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test?
Proficiency in English language is mandatory to work in English speaking countries, and also I love to speak English and stay updated in this language in my daily routine. As OET deals with the real life scenarios by getting familiarized to situations in foreign countries for medical professionals, I feel more confident to appear for OET than IELTS. Besides which, it is a long-term ambition to work as a registered nurse in UK. In order to meet the requirements, I chose OET to fulfill my dreams.
Yes, that's very nice. Yep, you can put your hand down and you can switch off your mic. Next one. Who else? Next, come on. Anybody next? Okay. Right. So the next question is here. Fourth question. So this is the fourth question. Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work? So this is the next question. So come on, prepare. Yes, I will start from the more active candidates who immediately respond to me, because I will ask also, nobody will respond. So only those people who respond immediately, I'll call them directly because I'll give them first chance. Okay. Yes, Dr. Rinash. No doubt you are there. You'll respond immediately. I know that. Yes, Dr. Rinash, open please. Yes, open your mic and you can start about this one. You can unmute. Yes. Dr. Rinash, yeah. Juliet, you're ready. Okay, Dr. Rinash is preparing, I think. Okay, Juliet. Yeah, let me give you an example now. Yeah, Juliet, you can unmute. Yeah, which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work? Yeah, everyone, every individual, every nurse dreams of going abroad and settling in a wonderful position overseas, and I am of no exception. Okay, so when you speak, you should have that power, you should have that charisma, should have that electrifying effect in you. Every individual dreams great, and I'm a human being. I also have my own dreams. My dream destination is the United Kingdom, both for my work and also migration purposes. I love to go to the United Kingdom. You know why? The basic reason is, in the United Kingdom, nurses are respected a lot. And the working environment is totally different comparatively. And I believe that if I go and settle in the United Kingdom, my life will be, okay, like a bed of roses, a fully accomplished life. I can have a wonderful future. I can take my family there, provide good education to my children, and no looking back. So the priority, number one, is the United Kingdom. So this is how you have to speak. Yes, come on. Now, Juliet. Yes, Juliet.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Juliet.
My
Yes, please.
my favorite destination country is the UK, is the United Kingdom. Every individual has a dream, and my dream is actually to migrate to the UK, to work, to study, and also to work, to study. Sorry, sir, let me come again. My favorite destination is to work. My favorite country is to work in the UK. Every individual have a dream, and my dream is to work in the UK. Not only to work, I would also like to further my studies in the UK, and also have a better greener pastures in the UK. My main reason is that in the UK, the nurses are respected enough. And when I settle there, I will have a wonderful future, especially for my family, my children precisely. They will have a better education. Thank you so much.
Yes, very good. That's awesome. Next. Next, raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Those who are interested, raise your hand. I will not ask you personally. Anybody who is interested and you are ready, you can raise your hand. Yes. Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Binu, Juliet, Jyoti, Mary, Purni. Yeah, Jyoti. Yes, Jyoti, you can unmute. Jyoti, you can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Jyoti, which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work?
Well, exactly. I would like to answer this question. UK is my dream country to work, as UK has the world-class healthcare systems and health facilities. While working in there, I will have great opportunity to explore myself in my profession. My friend who is residing there explained me the various advantages of working as a nurse there, including working hours, remuneration with respect for the nurses beside upgraded lifestyle, and rules and regulations for the nurses are very flexible in this country.
Yeah, that's very good. Next, you can put your hand down, Jyoti, and you can switch off your mic. Next, who next? Umaira Emma. Yeah, Binu. Yes, Binu. Binu, your turn now.
Yes, sir.
Binu, your turn now. Next, Rinash.
Yes,
Next is your turn. Yeah, Binu, you can start. Which
I would
country is
love-
your most favorite destination for migration and work?
would love to work in United Kingdom because nurses have a good working atmosphere and mostly respected. Apart from that, I was attracted by the remuneration, living condition, and climate. Therefore, I would definitely choose UK as my dream destination.
Right. Dr. Rinash. Dr. Rinash.
Okay. My favorite country for migration and work is the UK. My research on the country, I was fascinated by the structured medical practice the country follows. And the UK attracts a lot of academics and medical practitioners. Their working hours and the working method is very appreciative, and that makes UK my favorite destination to work.
Very good. Next, raise your hand. Those who are ready can raise your hand. Anjali, Linnea, Jivanti. Yes. Purni, yeah, unmute. Purni, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work?
Yes, sir. My favorite destination and migration country is the United Kingdom. I love to work and migrate to the UK because it has world health class healthcare system, and nurses are well respected in this country. So I love to work there and to migrate, as well as we can take our family also there and settle there with settle there. So I love to work in the UK, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. Next, Purni and Rinash, you can put your hands down. Jinsi George. Yes, Jinsi George, you can answer this question. Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work? Yeah. So Jinsi George not available. Okay, next. Anybody else? Okay. Jyoti, Rinash. Okay, Roja, Silver, Dini, Linio, Humaira, Anjali. Anybody? Okay, we are moving to the next question then. Fifth question. Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary nurses. That means present generation nurses. Comment on the special quality of the present generation nurses. Nursing is a very special profession. And there are a number of expectations from the community and the hospitals from the nurses. Nurses are expected to have a lot of extraordinary qualities. And those people who fulfill these qualities are in top-notch demand. They are in high demand and respected the most. Now, in the modern days or in the contemporary world, nurses should have special qualities like, first and foremost, nurses should have patience. Patience is a virtue. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry can have patience. Not all the nurses have patience. And only those nurses who have patience will be the dearest and the well-remembered nurses by the patients. And the second one is, they should be loving, affectionate, tender-hearted. Yes. Give the first priority to the patients. They should be responsible and service-oriented, because nursing is a noble service. It is not just a job or vocation or an employment. It is a service. And every nurse has to dedicate his life or her life for the well-being of the community. So service comes first and then everything else. The well-being, the improvement, the recovery of the patient is the foremost priority of any nurse, and it is in the first place. And we have to be punctual. Everything should be in time. No second thoughts, because we are dealing with the lives of the individuals, and those individuals who trust us to the maximum. And they lose hope on everything else. And the only hope is the doctors and nurses. They trust that they are going to do miracles in our lives. And we have to make their life in the hospital or with us a pleasant stay. For that, the nurse should do anything possible. So you can speak any way you want, but the best one is important. Yes. Now come on, prepare and be ready. Prepare and be ready. Yes. Who is ready? Raise your hands. Participation is very important. Yes, Rinash Muhammad. You can unmute and you can put down your hand and you can start. Yeah, comment on the special qualities of the present generation doctors.
A good doctor is someone who is good at communicative skills and is punctual. He should be able to articulate and deliver the thoughts in a clear and concise manner. The key quality of the doctor is being empathetic towards the patient, because most of the patient likes to be heard rather than being medically treated.
Very good. Very good. Next. Next. Those who have finished speaking can mute back. And next, Binu, Jivanti, Juliet, Jyoti, Purni. These are the ones who are talking. Yeah, Binu, you can unmute. Yes, comment on the special qualities of the contemporary nurses, Binu.
Yes, sir. A person with a social responsibility is a basic feature that every professional should possess. Apart from that, empathy, patience, and dedication makes the individual best.
Yeah, next. Next, very good. Who next? Yeah, Juliet, you can start. Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary nurses.
Thank you, sir. Nursing is a very special profession, and we have a lot of expectation, especially from the patient. The patient, they trust us so much. So in as much as this trust, we the nurses should be able to take the patient as our first priority. Nursing is a noble service, and service first. The nurses should be able to dedicate ourselves to the patient, to the community, to the institution in which she's serving. Then the nurse herself should be punctual. First and foremost, she should put consideration the patient, then accommodate her colleagues during her work time. Thank you, sir.
Very good, Juliet. You have done extraordinarily well. And if you keep the same streak, the fire is there in you. And if you follow this same style and you have quality flair, you have the quality in you. So if you follow the same pattern, same style, same tone and intonation and rhyme and rhythm and the power of speech, the vocabulary and the grammar and everything, same pattern if you follow, definitely you are not going to score less than 400.
Thank you, sir.
My words.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. I really appreciate your presence of mind and the quality of presentation. Yes, next. Next, raise your hand, please. Yeah, raise your hand, please. Jivanti, Julie, Jyoti, Purni, Binu. Yeah, anybody else? Okay. 3, 2, 1, down. Okay, next question. Question number 6. What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse? Every day in the morning we reach the hospital. We take the responsibility, take charge from the going out nurse or the leaving nurse, the previous shift nurse. And then we start with the prayers. Then afterwards we go for rounds. We keep everything ready for the doctors. And then the doctor arrives. We go to each and every bed and follow up the action plan scheduled at the prescribed hours. From patient to patient, we'll cover all the patients. And then once the doctor goes, we'll be waiting there at the department at our desk. And when there is any emergency or when somebody presses the buzzer, we'll go there to attend them and meet the requirements there. If anybody is in pain or in agony, we'll notice and we'll try to comfort them with soothing and loving words. We try to comfort them and we tell them that it is normal. We try to reassure them by providing a lot of examples of the previous patients who overcame the difficult situations and trying to give them confidence enough to sustain, overtake their problem or risk or difficulty, and then make them happy to whatever extent possible from on our behalf or from our sides. And then we have our regular duties. At the scheduled times, we'll go to the patients and revise again whether they have taken the medication appropriately or not. And if they have any problems, we'll inquire and we'll discuss the possible outcomes. And then in the evening, once we finish our duty, we'll pass on our charge to the incumbent or incoming nurse or the next shift nurse, and we'll hand over the responsibilities, and then we go home. We are very much satisfied that we have done our duty to our level best. So we have to talk about like this. So yes, next. Whoever is ready, you can raise your hand. Others prepare and make notes from the others. Everyone thinks that speaking warm-up is nothing but, see, this is like rehearsal. When you start speaking, no, directly you can attack the interlocutor when you are starting the role play. Otherwise, you'll say blah, blah, blah. So you are mentally, you are warmed up in the warm-up. Why warm-up? You have to warm up. In warm-up, when you are sleeping and you are not speaking anything, and the real role play, you cannot do anything. Yes, Juliet. Yes, Juliet, you can unmute. Yeah, what is the regular routine of an ideal nurse?
Yes, thank you, sir. There are a lot of routines of an ideal nurse. First of all, as an ideal nurse, when I get to the hospital, I'll take over from the nurses that did the previous shift before my shift. Then I'll say my morning prayers in the ward. Then I'll have to do ward round with the nurses and the doctors. Then I'll also dispense my drugs, like giving drugs to my patients, tube feeding for those on tube feeding, for those on NG tube or any form of tube feeding. I'll feed them. I'll take note of the critical patients by monitoring them. If it requires calling the doctor for them, I will do that. I will reassure my patients, especially those in distress. I'll also act as an advocate for my patients, especially those that maybe they cannot be able to identify or be able to speak up for themselves in terms of critical conditions. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yes, next. 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 Binu. Rinash. Yeah, Dr. Rinash, you can start.
So my day starts by waking up around 5 or 6. I do my prayers and have a breakfast and go to the hospital. Usually we have a 1-hour lecture in the hospital. After that, we go to the wards and look at the case reports, then wait for the rounds with the doctors, the morning rounds. After the rounds, we go to the patients and ask about their well-being and if they are having some problems. Then in the evening, we do a second round, and after that we come back home.
Very good. Very good. Next. Next. Yes, Binu. Binu. Rinash, you can put your hand down and okay. Binu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
I start my day at 6 a.m. with a small prayer. Then I conduct bedside nursing, bedside round, followed by administration of medication to the patient. Attending doctor's round, carry out orders, and health education is the important thing, part of my life. And finally, my day shift ends with the handover to the next shift nurse.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah, next. Next. Next, Jivanti, Jyoti. Yeah, Jivanti. Anybody? Yes, raise your hand. Yeah, Jivanti, you can unmute. Yes, what is the regular routine of an ideal nurse? Yeah, next to Jyoti after Jivanti.
Of course, our typical day start with takeover. Soon after that, we go to each patient and introduce ourselves. Also, try to make them comfortable, and if somebody is pain or like that, then later on we assist them with breakfast and medication, and we also have to review the patient after giving medication. Then we attend to the doctor's rounds, and we carry out the orders. By the end of the shift, all patients will be handed over to the next team.
Yes, next, Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
Jyoti.
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Yes, you can start.
It is my very interesting question because my typical
What
day
is your
starts with
regular?
handover.
What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse?
Yes, sir. It is my very interesting question because my typical day starts with handover. Soon after that, I'll go to the patients to introduce myself and do basic assessments in order to find out their needs, above which I'll plan the care, what to give in a quality manner. And later on, I'll assist them with feeding and medications. Then I will attend doctor rounds and carry out the orders. I will assure and make the patients comfortable who are not able to help themselves. By the end of the shift, all the patients will be handed over to the next team. Meanwhile, we find time to interact, share knowledge, and maintain good rapport with each other.
Right. Very good. Next. Next. Anybody else? So 3, 2, Purni. Yeah, Purni, you can start. What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse?
As a ideal nurse, I'm working since in OT. I'll go in the morning around 7 a.m. Then we will start with small prayer. Then we will take inventory, all the inventory, and we will make sure all the mission is working condition, because since it is a critical area in the operation theater, in between is should not any problem. So we will make sure all the mission working condition. Then we will keep arrange all the consumables, because we can't run in between surgery. Then I will attend 2 or 3 cases on that day, what are the case schedule according to that. Then I'll give handover to the next staff. Then my duty will end. Then I'll make sure all the whatever I assisted case, all the cases things is are arranged well. So I'll give handover to the next staff. Then my duty will finish. My duty will end. So thank you, sir.
Yes, who is that? Purni, you are doing well. Very good. Very good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Actively participate in every speaking session. Okay. So anybody else? So Jyoti, you can put your hand down, and Purni, you can put your hand down. Next. Next. So next we are going to the next question. Yeah. Last question. 7th question. Yeah, here it is. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? So this is the 7th question. My role model is none other than Mother Teresa, none other than Florence Nightingale. So like that, whatever you. The reason is because she has sacrificed her life. She remained unmarried for a lifetime. The main concern with that, service-oriented attitude, she resigned from every personal interest and became a nurse, serving the society. So you have to speak like that. And because of that, one day, definitely I cannot become such a great personality, but being inspired by her, I want to be at least a messenger of love, okay? A comforter or a person who can provide reassurance and serve the society, at least my village community, and to get a good name as a loving and the best nurse. So whatever you want to say, you can say. Yes, next. Who wants to speak? Raise your hands. After this one, I will ask one by one. Okay, I will give a role play. Those who have participated, I will give a role play every day. Those who did not participate, then you have to participate. Then only I will know that you are eligible. If you cannot answer one question, two questions, then how are you going to participate for 5 minutes continuously? Yes. Anybody raise your hand, please. Whoever is ready. Yeah. Yes, Juliet. Yes, you can say, as far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Thank you, sir. As far as nursing profession is concerned, my role model was actually the nurse, the missionary nurse that came into my community when I was a child. She was so patient enough. She was very nice and very accommodating to the people in my village, especially those in the community. Her dedication to work was top-notch, and I admired that each day I walk past the hospital in my community. She worked so hard that people in the community acknowledged her enough. Because of that, I admired her so much, and she became my role model. And henceforth, because of that, I had the interest of becoming a nurse because of her. Then, in order to be able to serve the community, serve my society and my village community as well, and be a messenger of love and be a loving nurse that will never be forgotten in life. Thank you so much.
Right, that's very good. Next. Next. Okay, next. This is the last question. Then afterwards, we are going for the role plays. Yeah, Rinash. Yes, you can go ahead. Rinash. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? Rinash.
As far my profession is concerned, my uncle is my role model. I have always admired his patience, determination, and the service he has provided to my community. He has a well adequate knowledge about the subject that he's in, and He always strives towards the benefit of other people. Thank you.
Yes, next. 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 Yeah, Binu, Jyoti. Binu, Jyoti, Purni, Rachel. Yeah, Roja Rani, very good. Roja Rani. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? Roja Rani.
Hello.
Yes, please, carry on.
As far as my profession, my role model is Florence Nightingale. Why means because she is a passionate for her profession, and she sacrifices her life to serve the patients. So she is my role model. As a nurse, I can't able to reach her position, but I love my patients by serving as much as I can give my support to my patients. So she is my role model of my profession as a nurse. Thank you, sir.
Very good, excellent. Wonderful. Jyoti, next. Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jyoti.
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Yeah, as far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Of course, I have. I'm very happy to introduce my role model, Florence Nightingale and Mother Teresa, who are service-oriented, noble, and sacrifice lives not getting married to serve society with mankind are my role models. Moreover, I grew up with my paternal grandmother and my sister, who are approachable nurses. I learned a lot from their intellect in communicating and being soft-hearted and serving with humanity. These inspirations helps me to continue in this profession in my daily routine activities to live simple and easy life.
Yes, very good, very good. Next. Next. Yeah. Next. Yes, please. Next, Jivanti. Yes, Jivanti. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Yes, as far as my profession is concerned, my role model is my ward sister. I am really inspired by her dedication to nursing profession, and more than that, she is a person with down to earth personality. She is always approachable and is a good leader for us.
Very good, very good. Next. Next. One last person, anybody? Purni. Yeah, Binu. Yes. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do have a role model in my profession. Her name is Sister Molly. I like her personality and she is down to earth person who is always willing to help and teach other nurses. Moreover, she is a good leader and team player. She handles any situations perfectly without any panicking.
Very good, excellent. Next. Next. Yes, now I'm going to take full role play. I'll give 3 minutes for preparation and 5 minutes for speaking. Yes, first medicine. Okay, Purni, yeah. Purni, start. As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? Yes, Purni. Yeah, you can speak. Purni, you raised your hand. Yeah, you can speak. Okay, fine. So no way. Okay, no problem. So next we are going to take role play. Now, first doctors, any doctor. I'll give you role play. You have to prepare for 3 minutes and we are going to have live session now. Yes, doctors. Dr. Rinash, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So Dr. Rinash is ready. I'm going to give you a role play now. The role play is here. Yes. The role play is here. Medicine, speaking, writing, medicine. Yeah. Medicine. Yes. Dr. Rinash.
Yes, sir.
This is your card. It is on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that clear for you?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
So this is regarding tetanus vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
This is regarding tetanus vaccination. Let me take my card also. Let me post it in the Telegram channel. Yeah. So speaking February 2015. Yes. So there we are. Here is your card and my card I am seeing on my another computer. Yes. You can prepare for 3 minutes. Nobody is going to disturb you. Yes, your time starts now. When you are ready, let me know. 30 minutes more. Yes. So are you ready? Rinash. So Rinash, are you ready? If you are ready, let me know. I can't unmute. Yeah. Okay. I will unmute because I wanted everyone to be silent, so muted everyone. Rinash. Yeah. Hello, Dr. Rinash.
Hello, sir.
Yes, we are on the air. Yes. There we are. So you can share your video. Yes. You can start your video. And there we are now. Fine. Hide floating meeting controls. Yes, 1 second. Let me open the question here. Next, who wants to take next slot? Speaking. Anybody who is ready? I will not give card before. Just 3 minutes before I'll give and I'll take. Anybody is ready? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Before I start, I want to book somebody. Yes. Nobody? Yeah, Rachel. Rachel is ready. Okay, Rachel, be ready. Fine. Yes. Fine. That is the card and this is my card. Social network. Telegram. Okay. You can take the card from the Telegram also. Speaking February 2015. Yes. Fine. So role players card. So the next candidate is there. Rachel, we are going to take the session for her from the nurses. And afterwards, others be ready. Yes. Yes, Dr. Rinash, you can start now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Rinash. I will be your treating doctor for today. How may I address you?
You can call me Maggie because my name is Margaret Thatcher.
Okay. Hello, Maggie. Nice to meet you. So what brings you here today, Maggie?
Doctor, actually, I have a big problem. You know, I don't want to meet doctors in the first place.
Okay.
I don't want to bother meeting doctors, you know, right from my childhood. But I don't know. I had to come here today to you. And I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for this visit. And let me explain you. Today, you know, I'm 63 years old. And normally I'm in good health. No problem at all. Today, not today. Yeah, I'm here today because 6 days ago, I had a problem. I was digging in the garden and, you know, a rusty nail went through my rubber sandal and slightly penetrated the sole of my right foot. I cleaned it and I did everything possible. I sanitized and antiseptic. I did everything possible. But you know one thing? I don't know. I'm a little upset. I'm a little worried. What am I supposed to do, doctor?
Okay, Maggie, I do understand your concern. And I do understand that coming to hospitals can be stressful at times. So if I may ask, what I understand is you stepped on a rusty iron and you're worried about a tetanus infection. Am I right, Maggie?
Yes, doctor. Actually speaking, I have no symptoms. Nothing is noticed, but slight tenderness around the wound. That's the only thing. And I want to ask you, doctor, is this tetanus a serious condition? Because I read in a newspaper article about people over 50 getting tetanus.
Okay, let me explain to you about the condition, Maggie. Tetanus is a very serious infection. It can affect your nervous system and your muscles, and it can also lead to death. So before we proceed any further, I would like to ask you some questions, if that's okay with you, Maggie.
Yes, doctor.
Have you experienced any kind of muscle stiffness or difficulty in your jaw region?
No, doctor, nothing like that.
Okay, I ask this because usually in 4 to 21 days after the injury, people with tetanus infection usually experience this. So it's good to know that you did not experience it. And it was very thoughtful for you to take a hospital consultation. If I may ask, did you have a vaccination against tetanus recently? When was your last vaccination?
Yes, doctor. I want to ask you one question before that. I want to know if I need a tetanus vaccination, because when I was a child, you know, I had one. And is the article exaggerating or making it something out of nothing? And when I was a child, I took the vaccine. Was that not enough? Did that vaccination not give permanent immunization, doctor?
Okay, so if I'm understanding you clearly, you had a vaccination when you were a child, and after that you did not have a vaccination. Am I right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, usually the vaccination that we take for tetanus is valid only for 10 years. And also our immunity decreases as we age. Considering your age, that is 63 years old, I strongly advise you to have a booster dose of tetanus vaccination to prevent any complication in the future. Because tetanus is a very serious condition and it can also lead to death. So I do strongly advise you to take the booster dose.
I don't know whether I can ask you, doctor, or not. Let me tell you, I love gardening. Is it safe for me to continue gardening at this age?
Okay. I appreciate your gardening abilities and your interest in gardening. It is truly a good hobby. And I would suggest you to continue your gardening hobby. But you must be careful while gardening. You should wear shoes that have a strong sole so that you don't step on rusty irons and you get injured. It is better to prevent any injury while gardening, so that you don't have to worry about any kinds of infection. So I would summarize by saying you should continue your hobby, that is gardening, and also take the precautions that is necessary, that is wearing a shoes, that is having a strong sole. Am I clear, Maggie?
Yes, doctor, I am pretty sure your suggestions are very wonderful. It will definitely support me. I am ready to accept your suggestions and I will implement all those things. And doctor, thank you very much for your concern and, the kind words and your support in giving me detailed explanation for everything. Thank you, doctor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Maggie. If you have any kind of questions, you can ask me, or if you experience any kind of new symptoms in the future, you can always visit the hospital.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the end of the session. And you have done well. So the thing is, you are talking. You're not living. You're talking. You're talking because you have to answer the questions. You have to talk with emotions. You have to talk with feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You have to talk with feelings. Now we'll turn the tables. Dr. Rinash, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You take the role player's card and I will take the doctor's card, okay?
Cool, yeah, sure.
That would be the best example for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the doctor. Yes.
Hello, doctor.
Yes. Hello. And before we start our conversation, can I please know your name and your age, please, if you don't mind?
My name is Rinash and I'm 30 years old, 63 years old.
Yes, Mr. Rinash, it's very pleasant to have you with us now. But I want to know the reasons for your inquiry. Can you explain?
Well, I had an injury while I was gardening and I stepped on a rusty iron. I cleaned my wound and I'm afraid that it is a tetanus infection. I might be having a tetanus infection.
Okay. Can you please give me a little more about how it happened and explain how your condition is? Is it painful? Can you give me some more details regarding the incident, please?
Well, I haven't been suffering from any symptoms, but I have read articles about tetanus and I am worried about, I need to know more details about tetanus infection. I need to know if it is more dangerous and further informations.
Yeah, now coming to the point. Yeah, of course. What you are thinking of is absolutely right. And tetanus is in reality a serious disease. And then, you know why? Because of two reasons. It affects the nervous system. And it will have a nervous breakdown, a little difficult situation. And then the muscles, the loosening of the muscles, the strength. Yes. And then I want to ask you, but don't worry, you're in safe hands. I'm here to support you. I want to ask you regarding your vaccination. Can you tell me about any vaccination, if you do remember, when you were a child or at a later stage?
Well, I did have a vaccination when I was a child. I don't remember what age I was in, but after that, I did not have any kind of vaccination.
Okay, right. Now, you were vaccinated when you were a child, but let me tell you very clearly that this vaccination, the power of it lasts for something like 10 years. And then after that, the immune system may not work well, and you are required to have a booster dose after every 10 years. Now, so that is what is required, and we'll do the needful. And is there anything else that you want to know?
Yes, doctor. I have a hobby of gardening, and I do enjoy gardening a lot. So is there any kind of problem if I continue my hobby?
Yeah, why not? There is absolutely no problem with your gardening. Only one thing you have to remember, prevention is better than cure. When you're working in the garden, there may be many different things. Maybe some nails or some metallic, sharp metallic objects or stones or something like that, which may hurt you in one way or the other. So care must be taken beforehand. So what can you do is you can, safeguard your feet by wearing appropriate hard sole shoes. And then watch carefully where you walk. If you doubt, then take a second look and take all the precautions for safety, because safety matters the most. Other than that, there is no other problem. You are welcome to follow your hobby, and there is absolutely no problem, no difficulty, no any sort of issue with your gardening.
Thank you, doctor. That information was very useful.
Yes. Is there anything else that you want to know?
No, right now there is nothing else. You have cleared all my doubts.
Right. Well, at this juncture, I want to tell you that at present, let me recall the things for you. You had a problem. You stepped on a rusty nail and you had some problem. So you came to me and I have checked it. Everything is fine. Now, no problem. If necessary, I'll give you the treatment. That is different thing. But now what I'm telling you is there is no sort of problem related to your gardening. You can continue until you can, but only the thing is, the best mantra is prevention. Safeguard yourself with appropriate, shoes and gloves or whatever you want, and barefooted or barehanded, don't touch sharp objects. And in case, if you have any problem in the near future, do not hesitate to approach me. This is my number. And thank you for the visit. Have a nice day.
Thank you, doctor.
Is that clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
You should feel it, you should feel it. There should be some shine in your eyes, smile on your lips, feelings, gestures, body movements, okay? Everything should be there. It should not be melodramatic, but it should be appropriate to the situation. In the real life situation, how you are going to behave in the same way. Bend forwards, don't be backwards, don't be straight. If you are straight, that means you are equal to others. If you go backwards, that means you are the boss. If you are falling forwards, that means you are at service, ready to support him, ready to listen to him. And if you move sideways, that means you are reckless. And if you move another side, that means you are careless, you are not interested. So your body language means a lot. Remember that. Nobody is going to test your body language, but because of your body language, your words come. Okay. When you bend forward, your voice will lower down. When you go backwards, your voice will go up as if authority. When you come forward, your voice will go down. Okay. That's it. Your body language is very important. That means you are mentally ready for something. Right. That's the point. And the next one is, so did you find the different, Dr. Rinash?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was it beneficial for you, the suggestions which I gave you?
Yeah, it was very beneficial. I will have to implement those.
Very good. Feelings are very important. A live dog is better than a dead lion. You know that?
Yes, sir.
So live dog, that means the dog with feelings. The dog with feelings, that is very important. So a live dog is better than a dead lion. So when you speak with feelings. That is 1,000 times better than those people who just to do their duty. Duty is different. Okay. Duty is different. Everyone does duty, but only few people are respected because they work with their heart. That's it. So who is the next one? Next one was, yeah. Who was that who raised the hand? Was that Rachel or Jyoti? I forgot. I have 52 years. Sometimes I forget. So please remind me who is that. Raise your hand once again, please. Anybody? Otherwise, yeah, Rachel. Very good. Rachel. Rachel. Yes. I'm going to unmute you, Rachel. Yeah, you can unmute. Hello, Rachel. You can unmute.
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Yes, Rachel, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Nigeria, you told, right?
Yes.
Very good, Rachel. Okay. The first student of mine from Nigeria was a doctor. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I think everything is fine. You're comfortable. Now what you can, I'll give you permission to open your video. Here comes. Yeah, you can unmute. Sorry, you can unmute and you can open your video. And here we go now. Yes, please. That's fine. So here is Rachel. Right. When we are live, we'll get that courage. Yeah, and we'll try to do our best. Okay, that fear we can overcome. Those who cannot open their mic, those who cannot open a talk, those who cannot open the video, they are, not very brave. They are not very brave. Those who are not very brave, they lose confidence. When they lose confidence, they are low confident. When they are low confident, they cannot gain. They cannot participate. They cannot be active. They will be low profile and they will get less marks. So be active, be overconfident, not overconfident, be confident, not overconfident, not low confidence. Yes. So the card is speaking nurses. This is the speaking for nurses. This is the patient's card. And this is the nurses card. So this is your card. Is that clear to you, Rachel?
Yeah.
Yeah, your camera is not very clear. Okay, you come into the center of the screen like how my face is. Okay. Right. Set yourself. Only your hair is seen, not your full face. So be clear. So we are going to take this card. And this card is here. And here is your, yeah. Nurses card 1. Yes. Right. So YouTube is okay, Zoom is okay, and this is okay. Fine. Yeah. So it is, the card is here. I'm going to place in front of you. This is the card, and you have 3 minutes to prepare. It's a home visit. 3 minutes to prepare. Yes. So, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Well, I would like to, is it okay if I give the patient a name?
Yes. My name is Abraham Lincoln, and you can call me Lincoln.
Okay. So can I start?
Yes, you can start now.
Okay. Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm one of the nurses in the community, and I'm sent here to see Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Hi, are you
Yes,
Abraham?
nurse, you're absolutely right. I'm Abraham Lincoln, and this is my house. Come on in, have your seat, please.
Well, thank you. Nice meeting you today.
Talk
How
a
are you
little
doing, Mr.
loudly,
Abraham,
please.
generally? Okay, Mr. Abraham, how are you doing generally, especially since the commencement of your treatment?
Yeah, I'm fine, nurse. Absolutely fine.
Wow.
I have been managing my diabetes with medication, exercises, and diet. Everything is going on well. No problem at all. Thank you for asking.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. You have been doing absolutely well, and I'm impressed with that already. However, your doctor has sent me here for an insulin injection, possibly to guide you and to put you through on how you can add insulin injection to the treatment you are taking already.
What
that
is
okay
wrong
with
with this
you?
doctor? Why does he want to change my pattern of treatment? What's the reason? Can I know, please? I want.
Oh, Mr. Abraham, I understand your concerns, and it's natural to feel that way, especially that you're already comfortable with the current treatment. However, the doctor has ordered for an injection this time because the sugar level is a bit higher compared to how it was before you were placed on the dietary regimen. And so it's not in all cases of a high sugar concentration in the blood that the dietary regimen is effective. So at this time, with the level it is currently, you will need an injection for a faster result. And that is why the doctor has sent me here so that I can tell you how you are to go about it, because we need a faster result. The dietary regimen will not be effective at this time. The sugar level has gone higher than how it was previously. Is that okay?
But nurse, frankly speaking, I'm scared of injections. I do not want. Please, for heaven's sake, keep them away from me. I don't want. Tell me if there is any other option other than insulin injections. I don't want injections because I'm afraid, nurse.
Oh, no. Mr. Abraham, I understand your feelings. And I think I'm in the same shoe with you. I don't like injections as well. And I think I'll prefer a tablet and other things compared to injection. But sometimes in life, if the benefit of what we are going for is higher than whatever we want, we can go by it. So that the injection is not palatable per se. You don't feel good about it currently, and same way with me, but the benefits of the injection now outweigh whatever fear that you have about it. Are you understanding it to this point?
Okay, nurse, if you said there is no other option and this is the best possible treatment, then what can I do? I have to agree with you. Okay, in that case, come on, please explain me. What am I supposed to do?
Wow, I'm impressed, Mr. Abraham. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to guide you like step by step of how you are going to give this injection that will be effective for your condition. And this injection is given slowly. Okay, this injection is given in a clean site. You're first of all going to choose a comfortable site of your body. It can be given at the deltoid. It can be given at your shoulder here. We call this place deltoid muscle. It can be given at your lap, at the buttocks. It can be given on your stomach. You make a selection of the part of your body according to your preference. And then you are going to clean the site very well. And then you are going to administer the injection there in the site by pinching the skin, and then the needle goes down at angle 90, and then you are going to pull the plunger and then give the injection. Just the way I'm sure I'm going to guide you with the first one, and then subsequently I hope you'll be able to do it just the way I'm going to guide you. Is that okay?
Okay, doctor, I have some concerns. I have some queries. should I use the same needle and syringe again and again, or should I dispose the used syringes? That is question number one. Second thing is, should I take the injection at the same place, or should I rotate it or take alternate positions? What am I supposed to do? Can you explain me a little further?
All right, thank you, Mr. Lincoln. Okay, the first question is to whether you are to how to discard the needle, right? Hello, the first question is on how to discard the needle after the injection. Okay, the needle is to be disposed in a safe container for injection. Since it's your home, we're going to provide a container for needle disposal such that it cannot be carelessly discarded to cause injury for any other persons or even to yourself. So it can be handled carefully and then disposed appropriately when you are done with all the injections. And then secondly, regarding the selection of the site, we always advise that the site is rotated. You can't give on a particular site steadily for good absorption into the body, and then to avoid traumatizing a particular part of the body concurrently. So it's always good to rotate the site first for good absorption of the drug, and then secondly, so that you don't end up like wounding a particular muscle more often than other. So is that okay? Is that what you can do? Can you rotate it yourself?
Yes,
Will you be able to do that?
nurse. Thank you very much for answering my questions. And but one problem, one serious concern. I am not a nurse by profession, and I do not belong to the medical field. So how am I going to give these injections all by myself? If something goes wrong, or if there are any side effects, what am I going to do?
Okay, Mr. Abraham, I understand with you. And I think every other person will feel the same way. Like you might not be so efficient with it. It's okay to feel that way. And that is why I say I'm going to guide you now. And then subsequently, if you have any concerns, you can always come to the health center, and then we'll keep guiding you, like we'll keep guiding you all through. And then I think I'll be checking on you, okay? I'm going to tell your doctor, your GP, I'm going to relate it to your doctor that often we are going to be checking on you, and then depending on the time of the day that you wish to have the injection, we can be coming around to check on you to make sure you are doing it very well before we leave you to yourself. Is that okay?
Yes, nurse, that's fine. But I have one last question. You have given me this container, and I have to fill in, I have to dispose the used syringes and needles into this. But what if at one stage this container is filled? Then what am I supposed to do with this container and these used syringes?
Okay. The container, I think there is a limit that you can reach, that you no longer be able to put more syringes, or that you not be allowed to put more. So I think it should be like 3/4 full. At that limit, you cannot go above it. However, since we'll be coming around to check on you, whenever it's filled, or whenever we feel you can no longer use it, we'll always take it, the one that you have used, and then replace it with a new one so that you can continue to drop, like bringing a fresh one for you. So you don't need to bother about how to dispose it, since we are already having a coming around to check you, like visiting you in your home. We can always bring a new one for you when it's filled, then replace it like with the old one. So you don't have to be worried about that, okay?
Thank you very much, nurse.
Any other concerns? Like, do you have any other concerns?
That's very clear, nurse. Thank you very much.
All right. Nice meeting you again, and I'm glad that you have accepted everything. I'll relate to your doctor, and like I said, we'll be coming to visit you, be checking on you often. And if you have any concern at any time that you cannot come to the hospital, you can give us a call. You can call your doctor and then we'll attend to you, okay?
Thank you very much, nurse. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Right. So really, that was very nice. I appreciated talking to you because you are behaving like a nurse and a real nurse in the real situation. You have put yourself into the shoes of a person who loves and cares and does her duty 100%. The way how you are, moving your head and all, and the way how you are smiling, the smile dancing on your lips, that was really very, very nice of you. You are behaving in a professional manner.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, that's very nice. You have 100% involved in the role of the nurse. Of course, there may be some drawbacks linguistically. That is different thing. You are doing well, no doubt. The same speaking, if it really goes for the speaking, definitely it will score not less than 400. But the thing is, you can even cross 400 by using quality vocabulary. Quality vocabulary. What is quality vocabulary? The words C1 and C2 vocabulary. I don't know whether you know what is C1 and C2 vocabulary. We'll be learning in the near future. Okay, if you want, you can surf or Google in C1, C2 vocabulary, or you can go to Cambridge Dictionary and check those words and you will get. Wherever word is there, formal, medical, C1, C2, such words you use. Don't use ordinary words as far as possible. As far as possible, avoid ordinary words. For example, good. Don't use good. Use something excellent, wonderful, amazing, extraordinary, or something like that. Fantastic. Use some words which are higher. Good is A1. Means 200 marks. Okay, so like that, use quality vocabulary. That's what I mean to say. And use C1, C2 words, use idioms, proverbs, worldly wise sayings. Last but not the least, if you have any concerns, feel free to call us at any time. Here is my number, and I'm ready to serve you. It is my first priority to be of any help to you. So last but not the least, see, this is a chunk. Last but not the least, last but not the least, change your facial features. Quality, quality, and quality. Whenever you want, raise your tone. Sometimes lower it down. Stop when it is required and flow when it is necessary. Stretch, stretch, or condense. That's the matter. That's the matter. So when you want to expand, you can expand. That is called creating, an everlasting impression, an indelible impression on the mind of the listener. Be that power which can impact, create that charismatic effect on the person who is listening to you, your words. Make them spellbound. Make them struck with your melodious presentation. That's it. Yes, that was very fine. And anybody else? I think done for the day. It's past 12 o'clock. I crossed it 18 minutes because I have a session. I have students from the United States of America. Now our session is there. So that's the close. That's the close for today. Let us call it a day for this particular session. It's already past midnight and I have a session and someone is waiting for me. So sorry and forgive me. I have to leave because I have to start another session because I give for personal sessions, I give to students. So there are some students who will be waiting one after another individual sections. For those students, okay, these are general sessions. For those sessions who are regular, those who have taken subscription, okay, and they are attending regularly, not once in a blue moon, okay. So please attend regularly. Yeah, now I want your comments, please. Put your comments in the chat box. Comment, please. Yes. Your valuable comments, please. Only 60 seconds I'm going to put. One sentence or two sentences or three sentences maximum. So write one or two or three sentences so that others will be motivated with your words. Yeah, doctor, very helpful session. You wrote 3 words, but it's better if you can write 3 sentences so that you're a doctor, so others may be benefited by your words. You can write 1, 2, or 3 sentences. Hello, Rajkumar. Is this Potula Rajkumar? Jyoti, are you from Hyderabad? You told yes, sir. Rajkumar. Yeah, I remember you. Jyoti, you said from Hyderabad. I am from Hyderabad. Okay, anybody wants to speak? I'm giving a chance to speak, unmuting. Okay, everyone can unmute. Yes. So that's it. You're given a chance to unmute. If anybody wants to speak. Yeah, Juliet, you want to speak? Yes, you can speak, Juliet.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. The speaking section was very, very educative. Though this is my first time of actually doing one-on-one speaking. I've never done it. I've never practiced before. At least I'm so happy I'm opportuned to be able to speak in as much as I wasn't able to do the role play because of network. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, anybody else want to speak? You can speak. Jivanti.
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
Jeevan. How was the
Hello.
session? How was the
Uh,
session, Jeevan?
Actually, today's speaking session was very helpful for me. Because main reason is after 1 year break of my studies, today is the first day which I attend a speaking session. Actually, I have been out of the track since last year. Then I feel again I could enter my studies, enter the real track with you. I can refresh my knowledge. Actually, I have forgotten everything, phrases and some vocabularies because I couldn't continue my studies since last year, February. Then actually I'm refreshed today. Now I have confidence, which I haven't last 12 months. Now I feel somehow I can achieve my target with you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, if anybody is going to post anything, yes. If anybody is going to send anything, yeah, you can send personal message to me, Rajkumar. You know me already. So you can send personal message me, individual sessions. Okay, you can send, I'll definitely arrange. So 30 seconds more. So post your messages fast because I'll be leaving and I'll be closing. Yes, Rinash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll schedule your session if it is possible in the morning. So you can write one letter and send me. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So I have taken one speaking session now, but what I'll do is I'll call you personally.
Okay.
Okay. I'll call you personally and I'll take you tomorrow itself. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Is that clear?
Sure, sir. Clear.
So tomorrow I'll take your personal speaking session and immediately afterwards we'll have our writing feedback. So if possible, you can send me tomorrow, maybe at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever time it is okay for you, according to your availability. You can message me at least 1 hour in advance. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, dear, take care. God bless you. Okay. So good night, all of you.
Good night, sir.